What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And some breaking news for the tech channel here at Tech Talk Vids. I was heavily looking forward to a foldable version of the OnePlus 13. Basically, the OnePlus Open 2. And from what we're seeing now, they dropped a comment to press about 3 hours ago. OnePlus Open 2 delayed. There will be no foldable device from OnePlus in 2025. That's kind of sad, I gotta be honest, because that leaves the major players, at least from what you could buy easily here in the United States, to Samsung and Google with the Pixel Fold. I love the Pixel Fold. I think it's an awesome device. If it had a Snapdragon 8 Elite in it or a better processor, it would be my everyday phone. One of the reasons why OnePlus is one of my everyday carries is because of the processing power that this has and the insane battery life that I've got out of my OnePlus Open and out of my OnePlus 13. And before that, the 12. They've been great phones. Now, you know, I've not always been a OnePlus fan. I used to bust their ass about all kinds of stuff. Displays, everything, right? Issues in build quality. But the company has got better over time. And right now, they have the highest IP rating on a phone. Maybe one of the best camera systems on a phone. And amazing battery life. So you can understand my disappointment when I see that there's not going to be a foldable version of this phone. Right now, if you have a OnePlus Open, it's still a great device. I still have one. It's an awesome phone. It's just Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. So you have a processor that's, 2 generations behind. Still 512 gigabytes of storage. Cameras are still dope. Foldable display is still awesome. I haven't had any issues with it, and I've had that phone well over 13, 14 months now. And it's been a great device as a foldable for me. So what are your options? Well, Oppo, if you didn't know this, Oppo and OnePlus are basically under the same house, right? They're the same company for all intents and purposes. So now, if you want to get what would have been the OnePlus Open 2, you're going to have to import an Oppo Find N generation device, right? You're going to have to import that Oppo Foldable, which you see basically in the thumbnail. Now, is it going to work on all carriers with eSIM and things of that nature? What I have learned when importing foldables like Huawei and other Oppo, Vivo stuff and all different types of phones that I import in, sometimes eSIM works. T-Mobile seems to be the best network when it comes to that because they'll just send you the QR code and if you scan it, it works. But other networks like AT&T and Verizon, you're going to be SOL. So you're basically stuck to one carrier here in the US, and that doesn't work for me. One of the reasons I really enjoy the 13 and the Open is I have the SIM card slot in the event that, eSIM doesn't work. And for me to be able to do that, right, I can run 2 physical SIM cards in the phone plus 2 eSIMs. Now, you're not running 4 numbers at the same time, but you get what I'm saying, right? I can toggle between work SIM cards and personal SIM cards. So I'm kind of sad that it's not going to happen. I can understand why OnePlus is doing it. They're looking at sales numbers already on this, right? And this is what happens. When you build a quality device, right, a good phone, and right now the OnePlus 12 is just as snappy as it was when it came out, okay? Has just as good battery life as it did when it came out. And when you could buy this is a couple $100 more now than if you go buy a 12 You can get a 12 right now and be killing it. You can get a OnePlus Open for like 500 bucks. And that thing smokes Samsung foldable devices because you can actually use it closed. Plenty of case companies make cases for it on Amazon. It is a super deal. Now, I do expect where OnePlus Open 2 is not coming out now in 2025, I do expect the prices on OnePlus Opens to go up a little bit. They're going to trend up in the secondary market because like right now they're between 500 to 700 bucks depending on where you buy it. That's what they're trending on Facebook Marketplace. So if you want a foldable that's still snappy and does everything you could throw at it, the OnePlus Open is still a good Generation 1, is still a good device. If you want a OnePlus 13 with, more of a curved display and insane processing power, the OnePlus 12 is amazing. I'm seeing those things sell on Facebook Marketplace for 400 bucks. 512 storage, 16 gigs of RAM with the virtual RAM up to 21 gigs. You just can't, that phone's insane, all right? Not to mention the 8K video out of that thing is crispy as F and everything else. But I digress. I'd love to know what you guys think about the OnePlus Open 2 getting canceled. Do we see Google drop a foldable this year now? Or is the foldable market starting to pull back? I think it's interesting because we're seeing all of the stuff talking about iPhone, with the iFold stuff. Are we going to see a complete pullback on foldables? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm a human. I'm having some coffee. And as always, stay petty, my friends.